Is he afflicted with...
Yes, Helgar's disease. It's claimed the lives of 20 people already and shows no signs of slowing down.
That many?
Leticia, if you don't mind, could I come with you to the capital? I need to visit the Semiomancy Consortium.
What exactly is that?
The main institution where semiomantic research is conducted. It has the best facilities in the kingdom.
That goal I was talking about? It's to cure Helgars. And to do that, I'll need to learn a lot more about iatromancy. Please, I just want to rid the world of the disease that killed my father.
The rub is, would Maester Marcus approve of that?
If he doesn't, we'll never learn enough about it, and more people will die. I can't let this disease spread any further than it already has. Dr. Ethan and I can only do so much by ourselves.
I understand your concern, but that's not why we're here. We're here to convince the doctor to disclose Maester Felgreid's whereabouts. I personally have no issue with escorting you to the consortium. However, were that to irreparably sour your relationship with Dr. Eason, it would defeat the whole purpose of this endeavor.
I don't know. Call it a gut feeling, but I seriously doubt Marcus is that stubborn of a person.
Do you?
Anywho, let's head to Delric. Taking detours isn't gonna earn us any favors with him.
Fair enough. It's not as if we gain anything by staying in Rifle.
Albert!
Pardon the indiscretion, but no need to worry. I can stand by my...
Yikes, he's burning up. This is bad. Dr. Vanel, we need you to look at someone right away. Please!
Okay, also geht's scheinbar um eine Krankheit bei ihr.
How is he?
Well enough to be discharged tomorrow morning. A little fatigued is all, apparently.
Good to hear.
The doctor also suggested we have Maester Eason look at him once we return to Delric.
Weird. Guess Nina was right about Albert looking sick then.
Indeed. This ordeal has taken its toll on me as well. Let us return to our lodgings.
Ist lustig, wie die das halt sofort erkannt hat, dass der krank ist.
The inn is near the fountain at the top of the hill, if I recall correctly.
Anyone home?
Wie geht's dir alle? Mir geht's auch gut, Klaus. Oder mir geht's gut. Was geht ab, Lady? Was hat das da? Intelligenz, Verteidigung, zum Beispiel Attack Speed through Elemental Resistance. Okay, no meal.
The harbor lights are quite lovely come night.
Okay, now that we're all here, let's go pick up Albert.
The clinic was just down the hill on the left, yeah?
Guten Abend, Schulchen. Wie bin ich denn hier gelandet? Nicht mal Knopfdruck.
Thank you all for looking after me. And sorry to have been such a burden, especially to you, Nina.
You absolutely sure you're okay?
I am. You shan't see me on my knees again.
Bluster if you want. You will not weasel out of your trip to Dr. Eason's.
Of course. Perish the thought.
Okay then, let's get on getting back to Delric.
Ich meine, eigentlich könnten wir uns jetzt zurückporten, ne? Aber nachdem wir das letzte Mal schon ziemlich auf die Fresse gekriegt haben, gehen wir wieder zu Fuß zurück. Confused. Damit wir noch mal ein paar Monster
Delric
mitbekommen.
Village was southwest of here, wasn't it?
That is correct. We may begin by traveling south until we are able to see the ocean.
Got it.
Initiate emergency protocols.
The day is ours.
End of the line.
Gotcha.
Perimeter secured.
I am so sorry, Albert. Despite being by your side all this time, I am ashamed that I was oblivious to your condition.
Please, Your Highness, there is no need to apologize. It was my decision not to tell you. And furthermore...
Hey, come on, you two. I know you're probably both feeling guilty about it, but now isn't the time to beat yourselves up.
Ray is right. It was a bit of a surprise, but we should be glad we caught it in time.
Destroy.
See that?
Insufficient output. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels deterred.
So, Drecksviecher. Und dann viel Spaß, Schulchen. Schön, dass du kurz da warst. So. Da sind wieder die dämlichen Freunde. Was war das jetzt? Oder war das der da drüben? Sehr gut. Ich frage mich, ob man auch eine bestimmte Kombination von Attacken mehr ausrichten kann. Oder ob das jetzt später dazu kommt. Nein, 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 nein. Gegner.
Threat neutralized. Destroy.
Zack. Achso, da ist das Ding wieder.
I'm ready to fight.
Perimeter secure.
Oh, der ist auch schon down. Zeuge wegen einsammeln. Wir brauchen noch Iron.
Pretty sure we just keep going west from here, right?
Yep, that's right.
It's the same route, but it looks totally different when you come at it from the other side.
Oh, you seem to be enjoying yourself, Ray.
Yeah.
Was war das, ein
Be an
Herzchen?
adventure without a little fun, alright?
What you are is a heedless dimwit.
We must press on.
Gut, dass der Albert uns so mag.
Threat detected ahead.
Gotcha! End of the line!
Go. Destroy.
Ist da noch einer?
Threat.
Oh, da war ja noch einer. Im Eifer des Gefechts übersieht man schnell mal einen, wenn es so schnell geht.
Initiate emergency protocols.
Achso, das Ding ist nicht voll. Ah, scheiße. Was ist hier los?
Destroy.
Macht die anderen eigentlich was?
Threat insufficient output. Destroy. Warning. Energy levels low. Threat neutralized.
Komm, man, guten Abend.
Is something the matter, Nina? You look somewhat dispirited.
Oh, I guess I'm just worried Dr. Eason will be mad at me.
You're doing this for a good reason, though. I'm sure he'll understand if you explain it to him, right? That being said, you should probably say you're sorry for skipping town to go to Rifle first, though.
I sure hope he's had some time to cool his head. Okay, first we hand over the...
That rowdy girl who dropped this ring in Rifle is supposedly a merchant?
The infirmary was on the west side of the village, on top of the hill. Let us make haste.
Alter, die vermischen wieder die ganzen Dinger, ey. Gehen wir erstmal zu der da.
It's got the Vineyard family emblem on it.
Ah, fuck, nein,
And it
oder?
sure seems like this is the right place.
So, jetzt. Ist da rechts rum auch noch was? Nee. Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt, was die Alte da rausrückt. Da ist sie. Mit ihrem fluffy Outfit. Oder Frizzy? Ach, keine Ahnung.
No way, no way, no way! This is not happening! Where could it be? No!
Hey there. Did you, lose this?
What? Who are you? Why are you in my... That's my ring! Huh? I must have dropped it back in Rifle. What a miracle you found it. Thanks. Allow myself to introduce myself. I'm the head of a wealthy merchant family. We've been living in Delric for generations. I'm the brilliant, beautiful Welch Vineyard.
This doesn't much look like a wealthy merchant's house. You actually live here?
Talk about a low blow. Anyway, let's gloss over the minor details. Meanwhile, you picked up my ring, came to find me, and deliver it? That's pretty pathetic. I mean, what a sweetheart you are. And since you're so nice, I have a favor to ask. There's this thing that I super totally really need, and I've got a hunch that you're just the right person to get it for me. Easy peasy bunny squeezy, right? Don't worry, the quest comes with a reward.
Okay.
Magnificent! Okay, I gave you my orders, now make like a tree and get... please complete my request as soon as you can.
Acquire and deliver the items requested by Welch. Questgeber Welch, Direct Village. Quest Condition Roly-Poly Bean. Ich hab 7. Ist die durch, ey.
Just how long is that joker gonna make me wait? Did they have mud in their ears? I said, as soon as they can.
Sorry for the delay with that.
Where did you come from? No. What do you mean, delay? That was surprisingly fast. Yes! That's exactly what I needed! Now, by mixing this with that... now I've got my hands full. Hold your horses, Buster. Did I say you could leave? It would stain the vineyard name if I let you leave without getting your reward. Did you forget what I said? I will now give you a special lesson in the compounding secrets of the vineyard family. Oh, right. I better give this to you, too. As long as you got this, baby, you can stay in contact with me from even the most far-off locations. And since you're quite the subservient, due to your natural aptitude, I'm appointing you as my personal scavenger. I'll use this to give you a little ring when I need you again, and when I do, you get your butt here right away. Capiche?
Okay, gotcha.
Splendid! And if you bring me the things I request, I'll teach you the item creation secrets of the Vineyard family. A reward like that ought to get your tush in gear. Alrighty, let's make it happen.
I'll take this over running deliveries any day.
Okay. Welch Communicator. Hat jetzt noch eine Aufgabe? Nee. Dann gehen wir mal weiter. Die Alte, wie durch die ist. Bei ihr ist echt viel los. Oh, da steht der Dog. Ein Dog nicht sehr happy.
Nina!
Here you go, Doctor. The, medicine you asked for and stuff.
Don't hear you go me, Missy. And what in the name of all that's holy are you doing here?
Maester, do not be angry at Nina. She has only brought me here to see you as a patient.
Did I hear you right?
Dr. Vanel examined me in Rifle. However, he suggested that I get a second opinion from you. These are for you, the referral and my medical records.
I'll see what I can do.
Alter, nutzen wir es jetzt aus, dass er krank ist? Warte mal, dein Kristallarm?
A prosthetic, huh?
Aha.
This lasted 14 years? Anyone else but Midas, and it would have fallen apart ages ago. But even he couldn't keep it from deteriorating. He created this prosthesis using semiomancy. It was designed to grow with its wearer, as would true flesh.
Wait, so not only does it move like a normal arm, it grows like one too? How is that not the invention of the century?
If only everyone were as elated as you upon its unveiling, things would have been quite different.
Maester Eason.
You may put your armor back on. I've seen all that I need to. I appreciate Vanel's referral, but I know little about this arm. Midas, on the other hand. All right, I'll tell you. Midas currently resides in the village of Ada. He's your only hope of fixing Albert's prosthesis.
Thank you so much.
A word of caution, he is a peculiar one. It was he the council directed their ire toward years ago. Persuading him will be no simple task.
Nor will it dissuade us. Thank you again. I know you did not have to tell us.
Any iatromancer in my position would have.
Wait, does that mean we're leaving right now?
Indeed, time is of the essence, and Maester Felgreed is integral to our mission. We cannot afford to waste a moment.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Then, how do I say this?
Nina. Fret not, for I would be honored if you joined us. The more allies I have in this endeavor, the better.
You heard the princess. Now see if the doc's cool with it.
Okay, I will. So I guess, Leticia, I'll be with you in just a sec. Dr. Eason, can I ask you something?
Of course. What is it?
We should give them some privacy.
That we should.
Sie möchte Pokémon-Meisterin werden und zieht jetzt in die
where is
Welt.
this Ada?
To the north of the Larkus region, at the summit of a perilously steep mountain.
We should provision ourselves accordingly. As an added benefit, Nina will have the time she needs to settle her affairs.
Works for me.
Ja, die hatte eine coole Sonnenbrille, ja. Und lustig mit den großen Dingern. So.
Anyone home?
Hey, die wollten doch, dass ich hier reingehe. Sorry, Captain, ich muss hier wieder raus.
Nina's probably done with her talk by now.
Shall we return to the infirmary then?
Oh, hat die sich umgezogen?
How'd it go?
Good. He didn't even argue. I just told him I wanted to join the consortium, and he said fine. On one condition, that I don't embarrass the princess. How did you know that he would give his consent?
I just know that's how parents are. They don't want their kids to experience the same hardships they did. But at the same time, part of them wants their kids to follow in their footsteps. It's in their blood. And I should know better than most. I followed in my father's. Obviously, the Maesters were pretty pissed at the royal family. Which probably accounts for at least one reason why your old man never mentioned anything about his past. Anyway, he still left you that mountain of research regardless. Just in case you ever decided to become an iatromancer like him. Plus, Dr. Eason made you his apprentice. What I'm trying to say is, both of them are more than happy to support you in your decision.
You think? I guess they would have.
Well, if it took us a trip to Rythel to convince the doc, who knows what it'll take to convince Midas. So let's get going.
Yeah. I'm off, Dad. See you around.
Ich frage mich jetzt, wozu sie den Stab braucht. Naja, also seien wir doch mal ehrlich. So ein Stab mit einem Finger vorne drauf, den kannst du doch immer brauchen. Ich meine, stell dir mal vor, da irgendjemand ist im Weg, dann piekst du einfach mit dem Ding ins Auge und dann ist er nicht mehr im Weg. Oder jemand steht vor dir und will nicht aus dem Weg gehen, dann piekst du ihn so lange mit dem großen Stab, dass er automatisch auf die Seite geht. Und wenn er dann frech wird, piekst du ihn halt ins Auge. Ja, es gibt viele Möglichkeiten von dem Stab mit dem Finger drauf. Hey, und wenn du ganz professionell sein willst, hast du auch einen Stab mit einer Faust vorne drauf. Da kannst du dann jemanden...
Time to set out for Ada.
Oh.
To reach the village of Ada, we must traverse the Larkus Weald. So our first step is to travel towards the Larkus region.
Und wenn du dann ganz professionell sein willst, dann hast du auch jemanden mit einem Fauststab. Falls das mit dem Finger pieksen nicht reicht. Freust du dich auf Halloween-Montag? Ja, Halloween ist eigentlich nie irgendwas gewesen, was mich interessiert. Ich meine, es ist ein Tag wie jeder andere. Wobei nicht ganz. Samstag und Montag wird wahrscheinlich, gibt's je nachdem, wie ich es mir jetzt noch einfallen lasse, ein Halloween-Special. Das heißt 2 Tage eine Menge Horror-Games. Weil, wo müssen wir jetzt genau hin? Ja, der Wing-Special finde ich gut, könnte Genshin auch mal in. Ja, bei Genshin ist halt das Problem, dass die bloß mit den Updates gehen, ne?
Well, that's over with.
Initiate emergency protocols.
Ich arbeiten müssen. Ich muss arbeiten, bei uns gibt's Montag keinen Feiertag.
Yes, that is correct. You are really starting to be able to navigate our lands, Ray.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to get the lay of the land. Good job, Shields!
Threat accelerated destroyed.
No more than you deserve.
Neutralized.
Plus gleich Überstunden am Montag machen. Weil bei uns momentan, weil so viele krank waren, die Aufträge zu viel sind. Das war da oben, ne? Ja. Wobei ich aber jetzt auch 1,5 Wochen daheim war, also...
Prepare yourselves for battle.
Destroy.
Killing me. Out of my face. Nice.
Threat neutralized. Destroy.
We have
Prevail.
Guess we're in for a fight.
Assault. Neutralized.
Fool to try.
Destroy.
You'll not be the last.
Threat neutralized. Threat eliminated.
Ich Ich habe für morgen auch noch eine Nachtschicht reingedrückt bekommen. Ja, irgendwer muss ja arbeiten, wenn ich nichts arbeite. Ah ja, so hat die Chloe ausgeschaut. Hab ich mir komplett vergessen, ey. Schauen wir mal, was die Monsterchen hier so drauf haben.
Destroy.
Ach, ich mag's immer noch, dass es so schnell geht.
Sweet!
The end is done.
Threat neutralized.
See that?
Stronger.
Acceleration.
To fight another day.
Okay, hier gibt's auch wieder 2 Dinge. Last Sight Village. Warte mal, sind wir wieder zurück? Oh ja, stimmt. Ich glaube, wir sind wieder in dem vorherigen Wald, kann das sein? Oder
The village
Gebiet.
of Ada lies beyond the Larkus Weald. Let us continue north from here.
Nee, ist ein neues. Ah, ich bin mir nicht mehr unsicher.
Warning. Energy levels destroyed. Insufficient. Neutralized.
Deterred.
Oh.
Actually,
Destroyed. Assault. Usefulness. Low. Acceleration.
see that?
Threat neutralized. Go.
Wir wissen, wie lange hin habe ich die Woche Urlaub. Ja, schön. Ich habe das Jahr gar keinen Urlaub mehr eingeplant. Kommt drauf an, wie Weihnachten wird. Ob wir da frei nehmen müssen oder nicht. Wenn nicht, schaue ich, dass ich meinen Urlaub für nächstes Jahr aufheben kann. Für die Japan-Reise. Oh, das ging fix.
Your Highness, I beg your pardon. We have yet to pass through the Larkus Weald and the Adali region proper. Are we not in need of respite at Larset Village?
I am fine. Are you in need of rest, Albert?
I am... nay. I am quite all right. Should I require a brief rest, I shall suggest we do so.
Alright, but yeah, let us know anytime if you need a break.
Wir waren ja Japan noch mit Klammern, damit ich schon weiß, wann Corona wieder schlimmer wird. Ende März. Also sollte Corona eigentlich wieder schlimmer werden Anfang März.
Destroyed. Acceleration. Threat neutralized.
Ich komme gerade vom Japaner. Schweinerei. Und dann erzählt er sowas auch noch hier frei, hier ungeniert, ey.
Destroyed. No threats detected.
Wir haben hier, glaube ich, in der ganzen Umgebung nur einen und der ist in Nürnberg. Ich glaube, man brauchte 3/4 Stunde nur, um da hinzukommen mit Zug und alles.
Neutralized. Destroyed.
Deswegen war ich bisher auch nur einmal da.
Continuing on our current northbound course should lead us into the region of Adali.
So you're saying we're almost there?
Nay, I am afraid this is merely the beginning. We must conserve our strength, as the terrain shall only become more arduous.
You mean the mountains?
Oh. Achso, ja stimmt. Wenn die
Been a
reden,
while
kann ich bloß
since I
Pause
climbed
machen.
anything. Here's hoping it's not too steep. Sweet!
So, hau meinen Froggy noch weg. Okay, wir machen erstmal das Ding weg.
Destroy. Threat eliminated.
Klar, weil dazu auch eine halbe Verschwendung war. Ne, das war ein Menü Creation. Creation has been added to the menu. Ah, so when you create items to make something like the character and specific materials. Talents. Each character has their own talent, so it is easier to create good items if you select someone with a talent. Gleich 4 Stück in der Region. Schweinerei. You may unlock a new talent or obtain SP when performing ICs. This will automatically boost IC skills. Ich habe nicht mehr Ahnung, was IC ist. When item in your possession greatly increase the chance of creating a rare item. The amount of item acquired beyond the inventory limit will be sold automatically. Okay. Creation. Compounding. Nina. Achso, ich kann das dann einfach kombinieren und dann kommt irgendwas raus, oder was? Cool, dass es sowas gibt. Müssen wir mal bei Gelegenheit mal anschauen. Was, wie, wo Züge haben eine halbe Stunde Verspätung, weil Pampiram schlürft. Aha, dann wissen wir den Grund. Wenn der Zug zu spät kommt, ist er gerade beim Japaner. Welches Level sind wir eigentlich? 16. Na gut, dann machen wir jetzt an der Stelle Schluss und sehen uns dann um 21:30 Uhr mit Resident Evil wieder. Das war's jetzt dann erstmal von Star Ocean. Das ist Divine. Jetzt geheißen? Das ist Divine. Hope? Dings? Irgendwas mit Star Ocean auf jeden Fall. Man muss Prioritäten setzen. Genau.